Hello and welcome back guys to Unboxo. Today on the channel we're gonna analyze briefly these three little working lamps. One it's a Parkside 20V team lamp, and the other ones are by 12V team, so 12 volts versus 20 volts. This one is an inspection lamp which, as you can see, is very modular and has a very nicely rubber covered switch, which is soft enough and insulated enough against humidity, for example, oil, water, etc. And as you can see, we also have a little hook which we can use during the inspections, for example, if we are checking out the boot of our car or the engine bay, of our cars and trucks. Now, as you can see, the grip is very nice, and right on the bottom we have the battery bay. So this lamp is more of an inspection lamp in my humble opinion. And the good thing about this lamp, in my opinion, is the handle and the workability, if we want to use it for engine bays, etc. As you can see, it's a 280 lumen by 6500K, and it's a model number HG09270. So, nice grip, very rubbery, very well built, and let's be honest, this one is the perfect inspection lamp in my opinion, and it shows by the way it's built. It's built to perform, has a little hook. It's very nicely orientable if we are working inside of a boot, for example, or if we work in mechanics, in my opinion. Now let's see the weight of this little beast, which is 278.2. Let's weigh it again. 278.1. Yeah, so it's around 280 grams. And it's quite the weight, to be honest, without the battery. So you will see it's the heaviest of them all. Now we're gonna check out the second lamp, which is the foldable Parkside 12V team lamp. As we can see, we got two magnets, we got the belt hook, and even though this one is not that rubbery and is not that well protected as the other one, it still has very nice features, because again, having the two magnets, we can basically attach it wherever we want, and you know it makes this a little bit more of a work lamp, in my opinion, that we can literally transport everywhere by using even the little hook on the side. So this one, to be honest, it's a little more plasticky and a little less protected. For example, you can see the little button, the switch button, being very plasticky and not covered in rubber at all. And the feeling is a little cheaper on this one, being very honest with you guys. While on the 20V team lamp was a little bit more firm, it was a little bit more of a quality oriented feeling. The nice thing about this one's, the little foldable one, is the presence of many LEDs. We are talking about 10 LEDs, which give us a broader, a larger light, which is a little more powerful than the other one. So this is the model PLLA 12B2. It's around 146.4. Let's try again. 146.4. So yeah, it's around 146, 150 grams, let's say. As you can see, the nice things again are the foldable, the portability, the nice 10 LEDs, but again, it's a little more plasticky than the other one. And so let's give a look at the third one, which, to be honest, it's a little monster. It's very powerful, even if it is just a 12 V-team series lamp. And I love it very much. Very cylindrical, very rubbery, a nice LED which resembles the 20V model. But this one, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, is a very much exploration oriented lamp. I would use it at the mountain, I would use it if we go and explore some abandoned place. It's not the kind of lamp that I would use if I would go out there and work something, work on something. It's more of an emergency slash exploration light. Exploring features are the fact that, for example, this one is ever so light. You will see it's only about 100 grams, even lighter than the middle model, the foldable one. And you can literally carry it if you use the 2 ampere battery in your pocket. The model is PTSA12A1. As you can see, is maximum 1 watt. But you will see this one is ever so deep when it's on. So this one is again a different kind of light feature. If if you know what I mean, it's like literally good for exploring. So 108.5 grams, very portable, very light. Let's see how they perform. So I'm not gonna comment very much on these very self-explaining images. The only thing I want to say is that I wasn't expecting for these results. The 20-volt lamp is clearly a very good lamp, and so is the little cylindrical 12-volt lamp, which is very good for deep places, very dark deep places. But the one that, in my opinion, performed the best, especially if we confront them inside a very dark room, wasn't either the 20-volt one or the cylindrical one, but was the foldable one. The one which looks and feels a little cheaper, a little less rubbery, but to be honest, is the one that, works the finest, works the best in very dark environments. So, as usually, I'm trying to read on the back of a little medicine package just to see if, during an emergency, I would be able to see what I'm doing with one of those three lamps activated, functioning inside the room, completely and fully dark. And as you can see, the result of the foldable one is way better than the result of the other two. First of all, it's a little easier to, orient in the room, so you can literally move it the way you want to. Second of all, it is brighter, so it's, makes it a little less heavy on your eyes to try and read and try and see the things around you. Now I'm trying inside the building, which is, completely dark, pitch dark. And as you can see, they perform quite nicely. The three of them are quite nice. I wouldn't say I see a lot of difference between the three models. I don't want to be that guy, but it seems quite obvious the second one performs just a little better, but let's be honest, the three of them worked well enough. So, you know, I don't want to be too heavy, too hard on the cylindrical one and on the inspection 20-volt light. I would say they almost perform the same. As you can see, this one is the last one. the little monster. I call it the little monster because it's the light is goes ever so deep. Extraordinary for the price, to be honest. So here we are outside, and let's begin with the inspection light. Again, very nice results. It's bright enough, you can walk without falling down. Very nice. Now, as you can see, I go from the completely pitch dark beach to a very brightened up place. So this was the second one, and this is the third light, which it goes ever so deep. As you can see, it's more than 25-30 meters, but has a little bit of a broader field of, you know, it's like gives you a little less light on the sides. So the sides are a little darker. Again, the foldable one performed better on the outside too. So guys, who won? I mean, if I would go out there tomorrow and I had to choose, I would choose the foldable lamp. 12V team folding lamp, 10 beautiful and ever so bright LEDs, and let's be clear and honest, the other two lamps are very good, but in my opinion, they are working lamps, you know, just because it's written there. I wouldn't use them for work. Unless I'm a mechanic, then I would go there and use the first one, the 20V team, inside the engine bays, or if I'm working under a car or whatever and I have no alternatives, then it's fine. I would use the third one for exploration and emergency, or for the outdoors. Perfectly fine. But the middle one, guys, is the one giving me more warranties to be successful by using it each and everywhere I go, to perform some work. I mean, it has even the best quality for the price because we are talking about only 9.99, and we have 10 LEDs, we have the magnets, we have the little threaded M6 support, we have the size, it's very little, so we can literally transport it and put it everywhere meanwhile we use it. And it's foldable and very easy to you know to use each and everywhere we go. So let's be honest, the one in the middle, in my humble opinion, is the complete winner. And as you can see, guys, I got the three of them, but this one is the one I use the most. And obviously, whenever you need a lamp, a working lamp, you need some features with which the other two do not have. And as you can see, they are beautiful, they are convenient, but the one in the middle was the one I had to choose, even confronting it with the little inspection lamp by 20V team, which, as a nice feature, can be used even with bigger batteries. We are talking about 8 ampere batteries, for example, so that's a nice feature, a very nice one. But still, it's too big, as you can see, and it's a little too heavy even when used with big batteries, while this one with the 4 ampere hour battery is still a little lamp. It still has nicer features than the other ones. As you can see, I can thread it on a little pole, I can put a little hook on there, I can open it and close it with the inclination I need, so which on this one I cannot do because it's a little too tall, so I cannot put it, for example, in a tight place. And overall, even though the quality is a little lower on the foldable one, let's be honest, I really believe it has the nicest feature: size, magnets, the little hook on the sides for the belt, the nicely well arranged 10 LEDs which are very bright and consume very little energy. Even though it's more plasticky, guys, this is the choice I would make. If tomorrow I would see them at Lidl, the three of them, I would totally buy the middle one again and again. Even though the other ones are still collectible in my opinion, this one, it's a really nice working lamp and the other ones are for totally different purposes. And so guys, if you ever find this little beauty at Lidl, at your local Lidl, go for it, buy it, because you will never be unsatisfied of this little amazing foldable working lamp. We are talking about 9.99, a very large field of operation that we can do with it. Overall, the most convenient one. Goodbye from Unboxo.